guys, welcome back. What an amazing day in the stock market today. We had a monster open, highs of 410. I mean, this is just incredible. And then we basically faded out throughout the whole entire day, almost went negative, and then kind of bounced back up and traded sideways. It was amazing. These moves were big. We did capture some of it. You guys know we talked about the CPI numbers yesterday, and I said the market can go to either direction, either going up or down, and I didn't want to gamble it. So when the market opened on the very highs, like about 410, I was looking for names that were overextended, and a lot of stocks were overextended at that time. Now I had to find the weakest one that I can think of and seeing, and the name Twilio came up. If you guys followed, we actually did a play on this, and it was an amazing play. We basically bought these 52 calls at this breakout here. To actually take a look at the timestamps here. So right over here, right about 10 o'clock, we opened up a Twilio 52 put. So we waited a little bit. And right about here, 10:41 a.m., we opened up these Twilio puts, which represents the highs of today here. Now remember, in Puerto Rico, the time zone is 1 hour behind. So whatever charts you're seeing on the timestamps, just know I'm 1 hour ahead. So the market doesn't reflect that. But anyways, bought this put here, 52 put. We shorted this all the way down to drop. And then we kind of got out somewhere here. We can actually look at the close. So it was basically an hour or something of holding this. It was just a nice run. Right about here, an hour. And this paid about 52%. Big play, reflected on the portfolio. The portfolio at one point was almost breaking 8,000. But the market did pull back, and unfortunately, it was just a great trading day. If you didn't make money today, you probably bought the little chase up here. You're like, all right, it's gonna go to the moon, and it did not, and it faded. And great news, the Fed's having its news conference tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. The numbers come out at 2 p.m. Okay, keep that in mind. Now, this is going to be great. Definitely a market mover. Now, what I think, at least what I believe what will happen, and part of the reason why I didn't sell cover calls on my positions is because I'm assuming that tomorrow is going to be a positive day in the market. So I was looking today as being positive and tomorrow being positive, but the numbers today were somewhat dramatically higher that I definitely should have taken advantage of it. And yeah, but anyways, moving on to more important things. So anyways, I was thinking at that time maybe the market's gonna break out a little further, but it didn't, and we went to another play that we just bought in, actually coin, and we got into this play. But about the very end, not so ending, and it's a little bit down, about 10-15%. It's down. No big deal. We just bought in, so it's actually in the portfolio. You guys can take a look here at coin where it's trading at, and it represents 4% of the portfolio. Nothing big. It is a good chunk of money, but let's see what happens. Again, in this account here, I will only be trading premiums. Occasionally, I'll buy some naked options. The Twilio was done in this account as well, and all that stuff. Actually, the account probably would have been negative if I didn't do that Twilio put that we did. So some of the stocks went down and whatever. Now, what to expect tomorrow is my predictions are the markets will open up higher, probably grind up. Now, I'm not saying that 410 is going to come tomorrow until the meeting. Maybe Jerome Powell says something and it goes back over there, retests those highs, maybe breaks out. But as of right now, my expectations is that we're going to flow around this 405, 406 area as highs tomorrow. And then after the report, so after 2 p.m. basically, give or take, it'll be much higher or much lower, right? Depending on what he says and how optimistic and how dovish or hawkish he's going to sound, it's going to determine how these equities move. And unfortunately, it's a wait and see type of event. Historically, the past 3-4 events, people have been buying. So I'm assuming the market will be positive based on that data report. Well, Jerome hasn't disappointed yet, so let's just keep buying. I did like this play here because of Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin had a monster day today, almost a 4% move, 3.5% move today. Kind of kept up, did not follow SPY. It didn't drop and fade. It's kind of just traded sideways. It looked like it was going to go down at one point, but it held up nice and got back up, basically. So I like Bitcoin. Coin is dropping because of the FTX tokens and their tokens. It's a whole bunch of shenanigans, but these valuations here, when the markets are moving, give or take, coin was up at 45. So that was basically a 6% move from highs, from open, basically. And then it faded all that and dropped, amazingly, almost like 15%. Which is just massive. From high to low, 15% move on a stock. It's not normal, so there is a lot of volatility coming in. So expecting more volume coming in, more breakout, and maybe we get that breakout that we want from 50. Now, I did get some time on it, not too much, about a week and a couple days. Let's see what the plan is. Not a long-term hold because we're running out of time. If I was to think of it a long-term hold, I'm just playing this as my FOMC. It kind of ties into banking, small company in that aspect of it. could be a big mover. Now, being down now 9% today, it's kind of drastic. See what happens tomorrow. I think this is going to be a mover. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. I'll see you guys tomorrow.